What's going on, everyone? Just wanted to give you some updates inside of MoveNow University. This is for the MoveNow University members because you have access to the membership area. But this is also one of these things that if you're following stuff inside of MoveNow University and wondering what this is all about, let me just make sure the audio is working. MoveNow University member. It is. Cool. All right, so you can follow MoveNow University and wonder what this is all about. Go to MoveNowUniversity.com and you can check out the site. You can see a little bit more about how this thing works. I'm going to show you behind the scenes for those who have not seen this before. And for the members, I want to point out some of the updates that we just did. So I spent the last couple hours here filtering through and getting the most up-to-date stuff in place, throwing some little updates inside of our journal. Thanks to Trainer Tony for doing most of this. I had to just change a couple things further. So I'm going to pull in this right here. Let's see. Okay, cool. Here we go. Let's see if we can shrink this down and like so. All right, so here's what we're going through. This is inside of MoveNow University. All right, so when you log in, couple updates. One is going to be inside of clinical implementation. So what do we update? We updated the belt system right here. So some doctors have been asking about this. We have the new belt system progression in here. One of the differences that we did, I'll hide this. One of the differences that we did with the belt system progression, this will be our chance to check this too, make sure it all works. Okay, perfect. Is we added get up steps 1 through 3. We added that to blue belt, took it out of yellow belt. So a couple of things we moved around in here. And if you check it out in more detail, you can see some of the nuances, the differences. What I do when I update this, just so you know, I leave the previous version in there so that you can see it. So this one says archived, has the date March 2019, June 2019 is the newest. So I try to leave at least the previous version so you can compare what you had and what's new. And then over here, the functional movement progressions, we updated that, and it's page 1 and page 2. I'll just show you what that looks like real quick. The difference with this one is we created this whole thing called the functional series. And there's 6 different functional series. And the purpose of a functional series is when someone has an upper crossed or lower crossed or shoulder flexion, shoulder internal rotation, it's a combination of protocols that are going to need to be prescribed. And so maybe that person doesn't need to do all the different exercises under that dysfunction, but they need specific exercises based on their specific dysfunctional movement impairment. Okay, so this is more of a level 3 thing that we are incorporating. So for those who have been in MoveNow University for a long time, this will make a little more sense. For those of you that this is piquing your interest, ask questions. All right, shoot us a message, jump on a call. We can do a demo for you. We can show you how this stuff works. This is the clinical side, because in MoveNow University, what do? We teach a movement screening assessment level 1, 2, 3. So we teach the clinical stuff. We teach you what to do with the information as far as how to program this, like what to do with the patient to help them. We combine this language-wise, systems-wise, how it fits into chiropractic practice. We then show you how to get patients excited about it and how it ties in with their care for them to incorporate this, for them to do their home care, be engaged. And then we teach you how to take this to your community and use this to position yourself as a unique and different and advanced clinic in your area that's offering something that people are looking for and no one else is offering. So that's what MoveNow University really is. Okay, so back to some of the updates. Okay, so we have the FM progressions are in here, D1 through D8. For those of you doctors, when you're mapping out your protocols for patients, laminate that front and back. That's how we have it in the clinic. We have that laminated front and back. And then this right here, this is an Excel spreadsheet that Trainer Tony put together. This is pretty cool. This is going to be, let me pull this up in a different window. Hold on 1 second. Pull that one down and put this one up. Okay, so what this is now, it disappeared again, didn't I? And 1 second. Okay, hide that again. Sorry, I'm throwing an Excel spreadsheet up here on the third screen, and it's acting a little finicky. So let me just see if I can grab the screen, application window, and where is that little bugger? I have a lot of windows open, don't I? Okay, stand by, I'm pulling up. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. All right. So this is something that's going to staple onto the exercise card. And when you staple this to the exercise card, this is the way that if you want to program out more specific exercises for a patient, you can do so very quickly. I just started using this. It's kind of fun. I like it. And there's page 1 and page 2. So page 1 has D1 through D4. So cervical, thoracic, shoulder, and scapular dysfunction. And then page 2 has core, posterior chain, hip, and squat. And notice on these, it has the functional series at the bottom. So it's the 6th step to this 5-step progression, really. It's not really a step. It's kind of a supplementary thing that goes alongside with it. All right. What other updates we? Oh, yeah, we updated the 12-week transformation journal. That's another thing. So let me throw this back up here. Go into section 5, clinical operations. I lied. Go back into section 4, clinical implementation, 12-week transformation. And we put this right here, version 3.5. So 12-week transformation journal. And the only differences we do in here, I'm going to point this out to you, is well, actually, this is one of the differences. One of them is we reference the functional series on page 2. That's one thing. Another thing is, this is, that's the same. Okay, oh yeah, we add functional series here on our unique approach to functional movement. So we have the series here with some verbiage explaining what it is. We updated the belt progression. That was on the last update as well, but it's in here too with functional series. We added this functional faults 1 through 3 and 4 through 6 page. Okay. So this is cool. And then also the functional movement progression example. What we did there is we added the functional series at the bottom. So we just made it congruent. And then really, if you want to know that little thing that I updated, I think that's it. Okay. So we'll pull, oh yeah, I'm gonna show you one more thing before I get out of here, because there's one little update that I made. I'm trying to make it a little easier to navigate so that you can really quickly see when we have something that's archived. So what I'm gonna do in each section is all this stuff is gonna be the new stuff. You'll have the most recent update prior to make sure you have the most recent update so you can compare it. But then when you scroll down, I made this little thing that was like hazard. It says archived content below. And you get the buttons to go to the next lesson above there. So you don't have to scroll down every time. You can just go, boom, next lesson. And you're in the next lesson. And previous, now we're in this lesson, belt system. So you see this archive content below, and then you'll see all the old stuff in case you're still using the old stuff or you ever want to see how it evolved. Left it in there. Vlad thinks I should take it out because it confuses people, but I decided to add the archive content below thing, and then it's in there. And see the evolution of how this process continues to improve. All right, let me pull this off the screen. So that's it. There you have it. That's the MoveNow University update. So doctors, make sure you check it out. And those who want to know more about MoveNow University, check out MoveNowUniversity.com. Grab a copy of my book, which I don't have a copy here to show you. You can click on a button on that page that I just sent you to, and you grab the book for free. You just cover shipping. And you can watch a masterclass, which is on there as well, which is a 90-minute masterclass that gives you the overview of all of this stuff so you see the big picture. But really, just to recap again, what is MoveNow University? It is a system where we teach a movement screen and assessment 3 levels deep. So 3 levels of assessment that get really deep clinically. So tons of great clinical stuff. Then we show you what to do with that assessment with your patient. Like, what's the intervention? Make it very clear, teach it to you, train it to you. It's all in video content, video format. And then what we do is we teach you how to implement this in a chiropractic clinic, get your patients excited about it, how to progress them through their exercises, how to really get them to feel like this is a culture in your clinic or culture in your community, really, which is in your clinic. And then the fourth thing we do is we teach you how to bring this to the masses, take this to the community outreach, how to market this. And then little thing that we do along the way is we also show you all the systems and processes, and we talk about billing, whether you do insurance or self-pay, how to make this profitable in practice so you can deliver this level of service and actually get paid for it as you should, because you're delivering a higher level of service. That's what MoveNow University is. It is a lot of good stuff, and we take you by the hand step by step, and we take you from start to implementation process. So reach out, ask us any questions that you have, and MoveNow Doctors, enjoy the updates, ask me any questions, and we're gonna end this, so over and out.